What's going on, Bills fans? This is Bills Latest. We are brought to you by FanArc, and I love the signing of Connor McGovern. I can't believe we even thought about letting this guy walk. Secondly, I can't believe this guy took less money to stay in Buffalo. I love that. That's a great job by Bean. You got to give the guy props when he does well. Getting an all-pro center to stay and take less money because he loves his quarterback. That's solid GMing right there. That's some good shit right there. That's class. That's done. That was well done. Let's do it. Good shit, Bean. Okay. We like that. Now the Bears don't get him. Nobody else gets him. He's not going to go to the Patriots or somewhere else. Stays in-house. No guesswork coming into the offseason with the center and the quarterback for the Bills. Just business as usual. Offense should not really miss much now. Should not really miss much. A lot of people don't realize how much a center has an impact on the game, especially on little things like the snap, the count. Those things, the more you play with your quarterback, the easier it gets, the better chemistry you have. Them keeping Connor, huge. That is a huge W for Buffalo, and Buffalo fans should be ecstatic for that. I know it's not a sexy pick. I know it's not a sexy signing, but it's a necessary, great signing. Absolutely great signing. Let's talk about one where Bills fans don't really seem as high on. They don't like that Taron Johnson just got traded away for a 6th-round pick. I mean, I've said it earlier. There wasn't anybody on this defense that I felt that you had to keep them. There's not the one guy that you're like, yeah, can't lose him. They're all kind of movable. That's kind of the problem with this defense. There is no real standout. And yeah, a 6th-round pick, is that great? No, it's not the best. But it's going to help with them with the cap room. They might be able to sneak a pick in there because they're going to need picks. They gave away that 2nd-rounder, and they gave away one 6th-rounder and a 2nd-rounder for DJ Moore. Got that 6th-rounder back. I don't know what pick it is in the 6th round, but they got that pick back. So really you gave up a 2nd-rounder for DJ Moore, which hindsight, I don't hate. It's still a hefty price, especially because you could have got Metcalf last year for pretty much the same price. But I don't mind them letting pretty much anybody go on the defensive side of the ball because, again, there's no stud on that side of the ball. And this cap has to get under control, and Bean's doing his best to get it under control. And this is one of the pieces he could have done. Johnson was going to retire. And Bean figured out a way to trade him for a 6th-round pick. Let's do it again. Good job, Bean. In my opinion, that's my opinion. That's a good job. A lot of Bills fans seem really distraught about Taron Johnson. I don't really get it. I think it was a hell of a job by Bean there. Get rid of him, get a pick, clear up some salary, get a guy on a rookie deal. That's what we have to do, especially if we don't have money, period. And we're spending like we have money. So if we're going to do that, we got to do it very smart. Where is our most return going to be? And it's probably going to be on the offensive side of the ball in a wide receiver. A lot of these defensive guys Crosby's gone. The only one still sitting around, I believe, is Hendrickson. And again, I'm not from that philosophy of let's go pay a DN a shit ton of money. Because again, what did Hendrickson really do for that Bengals defense? That defense was worse than the Bills. What about Myles Garrett? Team stinks. You have to have no matter how, I get it. Defenses win Super Bowls. I get it. But look at the Seahawks defense. Yeah, they were good. They didn't have Myles Garrett. They didn't have Hendrickson. They didn't have Max Crosby. I don't know. And then go look at their offense. Ooh, it's a good offense. It's a great offense. They put money into a quarterback, which they had to do. But my opinion, a lot of that money needs to go to the offensive side of the ball. I've kind of already said it. Quarterback, running back, wide receiver. Those are my 3 top paid positions. They touch the ball the most. Why would they not be paid the most? They touch the ball the most. Just, I don't know. Maybe that's just too simple thinking, too simpleton. Maybe. But we're going to have to find another wide receiver. DJ Moore is a great pickup, great addition, instantly the best wide receiver in that wide receiver room. However, if somebody like A.J. Brown or Mike Evans were to walk in that building, it becomes questionable. A.J. Brown, not going to happen. That ship has sailed. I don't believe the Bills will pull that off. I don't believe it. But could you imagine? They're like, fuck it. Send the first round. Send that new 6th round. Let's go get A.J. That would be wild. Wild. A.J. Brown, DJ Moore, Khalil Shakir. Whew. I still think they might have enough powder left in the tank to make a run at somebody like a Mike Evans. I think A.J. Brown is out. Price tag's way too high. But Mike Evans, that's a possibility still. That's still a real possibility. And if you were to tell me you could have got either just A.J. Brown or you could have got DJ Moore and Mike Evans, I think I'm taking DJ Moore, Mike Evans every day. I'd rather have 2 than 1, especially when that room is so depleted. So if he's able to pull that off and bring in 2 wideouts, Bean goes from bust of the year to potentially GM of the year in a matter of weeks. Matter of weeks if the season pans out and the Bills play well. Because if he does his part, puts the pieces in place, it's going to be tough to bitch at this guy. And I've been on his ass ever since he was promoted. But you got to give him a chance. It is what it is. Now he has to prove it. The Connor McGovern signing gives me real hope because there was a lot of nobody was reaching out to Connor. Communication went dead and silent. And I said it in a previous show where I just want Bean to be quiet. I don't want to hear him in the media. I just want him at his desk until he has filled out his roster. And he's been doing a great job of that. Everybody in the world had Connor McGovern going elsewhere. And the Bills are able to bring him back cheaper. That's a great GM move. That's a fantastic move. And I love the Taron Johnson move. A lot of people don't. I do. That defense, again, it's weak. It can be replaced. It's going into a new scheme anyways. Let Leonard get in what he wants. Let those guys start to cook. Because Bean only has so much dry powder, and he's working on gaining more, and I think he's doing it. Folks. But we're going to find out more this week as more trades, more deals kind of break, and we'll see. I just took a little peek. Nothing so far today, this morning, but should be active today. But again, that's going to be it for today's Bills latest. Again, we are brought to you by FanArc. We hope you hit that like and subscribe button down below. It helps us out tremendously. And again, we'll be back with more stuff for you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much.